to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King Classic Blind. Sitting in this chair here, in the Salty Sailor Tavern, puts you inside the table. Fun facts. Always a good time. We are here for one thing in particular. Got a quest. Right up here. Somewhere. Over here. This guy. Press it. How's it going? You want to know about Naz Steamboil? He's a racer pilot out on the Shimmering Flats, isn't he? Yeah, I might be able to find something out about him. It won't be easy, or fast, or cheap. And he still pays us, for some reason.
Right back!
Dream Dust in the Swamp. Getting information on Naz is quite a favor, Eric Erickson. Yes, quite a favor. But you've come all the way from the Shimmering Flats to get it. Are you willing to travel some more? While I contact my sources, why don't you gather something for me, eh? What will it be? How about Dream Dust from the Dragon Whelps of the Swamp of Sorrows? Yes, I'd love some Dream Dust for my snuff pouch. Get it for me, Eric Erickson, and I'll give you the information that you seek. 10 specks of Dream Dust from the Swamp of Sorrows. Alright. All over the place. Always all over the place. Swamp of Sorrows is... Go to a larger map here. Unfortunately, it has the inventory over this fence already. Swamp of Sorrows is here. Dragons are in this section. So we go to here. We can get into there. That's as good of a direction as we could take right now. We also need to go to a slightly different swamp. Get the stuff in there. Go with this though. Yeah, it's better.
Talk to me.
Let's head to. I think Netherguard is the fastest. Netherguard.
Up with it.
That should work. And then there is still the question of whether or not we actually need to go into Holdemon. We'll worry about all that as we continue here. Yeah, other quest. We need to get something that's fallen into Dustwallow Marsh. But while we are over there, we'll also be able to do more quests. Got a whole pile of stuff out that way. Anything we do over here in Eastern Kingdoms is just things that are being brought over from Kalimdor, basically. And once we get onto the marsh here, lots of other stuff we can do. That'll be good. Also need to get to Auction House at some point. And we could definitely combo that pretty effectively with possibly needing to get over to Dustwallow Marsh. If we go to Ironforge, we can check the auction house for Endurium. We can fly over to Telsamar to go to Oldemon if necessary. We got a lot of options. There's the old Zeppelin here. Very good. There we go. Looks like there's gonna be a little bit more traveling here. No huge surprises, honestly. This is a sample of the Endurium. Going to need more than that. Need the full ores for the turning in. We will see if we can just get that from the auction house. It's highly unlikely. Random quest-related rocks from a lower level dungeon. It's possible though. If not particularly likely. Worst case scenario, we just go get it ourselves. And that's alright. Zippy wand. Just a little wand there. That's something. It's all about. I think most of this stuff up here we wanted to actually put in the auction house. No, we will do that once we get back around there. Keep looking for these armor smithing halves. I've not had much luck with that so far. Not like it's super important, but any more blacksmithing recipes we can get, the better. Always here for it. There's also cooking recipes, and I don't think there's really too many first aid recipes. Doesn't seem. Not compared to the other two. That's alright. What's looking around in the achievements a bit more? It's a whole bunch of different stuff in here. All these different cook 160 recipes, get all the different things, cook specific things, 30 of these recipes, fishing, you got stuff like fish, all the different kinds of things, and all the different kinds of many things. Copper coins from the Dalaran Fountain. Silver coins from the Dalaran Fountain, and gold coins from the Dalaran Fountain. I've seen people fishing in that fountain, so makes sense that they're doing something in there. Probably more than just fishing for coins, but I guess that makes more sense than there actually being fish in there. So that's fair. More things to consider for the future. Assuming we get everything done here, which is definitely questionable at this point. We'll see. We'll see. Let's just get out to the swamp. Fight some smaller dragons. Should be easy enough. Seeing as it is a level 36 quest, and we are level 80. Yeah, eventually, we should get down to Ankarash, get those raids. That'll definitely be actually something. That's for sure. I mean, also technically you could go to Anixia, level 60, scaling. That'd be possible, possibly. We will see. Not currently what we're doing. Right now, smaller, much smaller dragons. Some stone eye guys. Don't need to run through their town. That's not super necessary. We can go around. That's okay. They're so close. Shifting mine. Alright. Just head towards the temple here. Get dragony. So far, mostly other things. But they were definitely over here. Dragons. Here is... Oh, these guys count. Green dust. Let's say more of the smaller ones. There's probably smaller dragons that also count. But at this stage, this is fine. Alright. And it's getting some dust. This will do nicely. Captain. Just a speck of dream dust. But that's enough. It is for the quest, obviously. But there you go. Pool of Tears. I think the quest is expecting you to go fight smaller dragons. That is A-okay. This will do nicely.
Not ready yet.
Try over here. I think he's too far away. That's That's not gonna stop us. Just our auto hits are fairly powerful themselves. Which is pretty good. Just there. Oh. Halfway there. Boxes or something here. Definitely plenty of dragons on here. That works. Here's this guy. You did. We definitely could go looking for these smaller dragons, but it doesn't matter. This gets the job done. In theory. You just there. Definitely making a whole mess of things here. As you might kind of expect. There's a bigger dragon. Actually takes a few hits to defeat. Excellent. Goodbye, Sumnus. He doesn't even have dust though. Unfortunate. Cured ham steak. Not dragon meat. That'd be something else entirely here. My goodness. One more dust. Getting there. It's taking a bit. Dreamwalkers. Got some spiders. Kind of going all the way around the area here. There we go. Dream dust. Technically, we need to bring that back to here. Get to. We could go back, or we could go forwards. Then we go forwards. If we need to loop back around, that's fine too. And also, if we take long enough, we'll be able to get this recharged, and that'll be good too. Depends how things go. Loading. Loading. Oh. Okay. Right. Over to Iron Forge. Sets us up for where we need to be. Okay. This quest still doesn't exist. It's fine. What do we get here? Why not equip Falchion of the Bear? It's enchantable, probably. Food. I'll just dump a whole bunch of stuff in here. Should be great. Do a scan though. Up-to-date information. Good to have. As much as it actually is. We got a mithril ore to sell. Good price on that. Some flowers. Wool cloth. These potions that we had before. Yeah, that's not a huge market. reasonable. Rest of the wool cloth. Some linen cloth. That's valuable. Some claws. Really not worried about selling for cheap prices. The amounts that any of these are worth, really not anything to be concerned about. The amount of time it takes to be concerned that the price is cheaper and consider what we want to actually sell it for. We could be off doing something to actually make more money. And I'm fine with that. Some coal. Some agates. Jade. Various dusts. Not this dust, though. This is a speck of dream dust. This is a strange dust. This is a vision dust. All completely separate things, I can assure you. Magical bits, shards, and fish. Nobody wants this fish. At least there's no market for it, comparatively. Just post all the things. A lot of these have small amounts on the market, so fully expect a lot of the stuff to come back. If it does, we can just throw it in a store instead. We're just going for what we can get here. So who wants these pages? There's some in here. Doubtful. Who knows? One can hope. Cheap prices on a few of the potions, but they're low-level potions, can't be too surprised. There's some value on this essence here. Dusts, rocks, soulbound. Which is there, obviously no. Hamsteak. One disenchanting here. Just found this. Let's take a look at it. It's a falchion. There you go. And a bit more lesser nether essence. Fantastic. I said that some people would buy low-level greens and stuff. They just want something really cheap. But honestly, at that point, you really just get away with getting quest items, quest rewards, and all that. I guess it depends which quest you're doing, too. You could definitely have a whole idea of what your plan is, instead of just doing stuff. Anyways, shopping. Let's see this advanced armor info. Top half of 2 and 1. Okay. So we need a top half of 1. Top half of advanced armor smithing 1 for 200 gold. No, we have top 1. We have bottom of 1. We need top of 1. And this is top of 1. And bottom of 1. Top half of armor smithing volume 1. Honestly, I'm curious. For 200 gold, I'm okay with that. Not like we're currently spending gold on anything else. So, we have the bottom half of advanced armor smithing 1. This is the top half. Go for it. Also saves us a inventory space. So that's also a plus. So now we just need bottom of 2. There's another top of 2 in here. Okay. Let's see what we can do with that. This stuff all needs to get sold. And we're also going to get all of the things back from the mailbox. Just a few things. We did end up also selling quite a few things though, so that's okay. Okay. Combine the top and bottom half of armor smithing. Binding Volume 1. That gives us a quest. Oh, is this? What is this here? This is Imperial Plate Armor. Is this the same thing? Enchanted Thorium Plate Mail. Ooh, fancy. Requires level 50. Requires blacksmithing 300. Tome carries the mark of the Athenium. Return the book to its rightful owners. The mark of the Athenium. I don't know what that is. The mark of the Athenium. How
I have the finest wires in the land.
These. And here we just want to sell, just dump it back in. We could always just dump everything back in the auction house. That's also an option.
Keep your feet on
I'm
the
not
ground.
sure about level 60 dungeon quest, it says. My goodness. This could be a bigger deal than I expected. I have to look into that. So, some of these are already in here too. I think this is going to make a separate option here. That's okay. The price on that iron. Just put everything back in. There you go. And we also need to shop for Endurium. Oh. Endurium ore. In stacks of quite a few. I think we'll get quite a few of these in case we need to do multiple ones for the other sides too. So we'll buy 8 of these. They'll at least get it for 1 cent to both sides. That's probably fine. Alright. So that saves us having to go to Oldemon. That's fantastic. We can definitely work with that. There you go. Alright. So now, we're ready to go. I think we can not worry about this right now. Seems like a whole separate business. We need to go to back down here. Also over here. Oh, what's this? Dungeon? And Dire Maul. I guess that's where that is. Probably somewhere. Haven't heard of the guys they're talking about, so would obviously be somewhere we haven't been before. That's okay. Okay. So now, we need to get back to Booty Bay. Okay. Possible disconnection? We'll see. If we want to get to Booty Bay, we can't use the Hearthstone just yet. That would get us to Stormwind quicker. We'll see. We could also take the tram to Stormwind. Yeah, it is a fun. Connection issues. Always a fun time. So we will be heading over there. It's been a lot of trying to catch up sometimes. Depends how things are going. Anyways. Can turn in additional rune cloth, don't need to. And stand this way. So, tram, and then flight. Entire thing. Nope, it's backwards. These tunnels, I swear. Okay. Shouldn't be too long for a tram. It is nice that there's 2 tracks here. Definitely speeds the process up quite a bit. Down to Booty Bay. Back. Connection issues. Always a good time. You get slightly ahead here. Either way. Eventually we'll stop to talk for quests and stuff. That'll be okay. Travel. Yeah, where is the amount of water that this goes? It's all kinds of being. Oh, that's French. I can't really see ourselves on the map. Looks like he's back on. I don't know if it says back on. It's online. I figured it out. We're getting there. That's the dream. Alright. Here we are. Get to use up some of these. Get these out of the inventory. That's alright. We are on the run. Having a good time. You're in Stormwind. Also really enjoying the nice empty inventory here. It's a pretty good time. Getting things going. Okay. Now we just need to make our way over to the flight path, down the market. Everything's gonna be great. Maybe at the bay. Is he going to the bay? You got a better plan to get to Buddha Bay? Probably. Technically, we're not here for a particular reason. Depends what methods you got going for you. We go to is Blasted Lands. So you go to the Dark Portal. It's also technically an option. There's a portal to the Blasted Lands in there. We already took the tram, so either way, so many options. But then you would walk from the Blasted Lands to that flight path, and then need to go on the flight path to go over there. So either way.
What can I do for you?
Wait a minute.
Be careful.
It's not too bad. Comparatively. Let's fly this way. Maybe just flying all the way. Maybe that's the tram, also possible. Wait for you at the bay. Yeah, we're going there. Yeah, could go through the portal, to the Dark Portal, to the Guard Keep. I think it's more of a loop there, perhaps. Might be more of a flight path. Either way. We got all the auction stuff down. If we need to do a bunch of auction, we got lapped. That's alright. We will get there. And in the Dream Dust, have a great time. And we just take the boat in there more, and then finding a ship here. While also starting up a bunch of Dustfall the Marsh quests. We did a few quests in Dust Wallow previously. Apparently there's quite a few more. Of course, also there is a whole new town here, so they might have just added a bunch more quests to the entire zone in general. We definitely went in this area previously. There's definitely a few. I can see there being more than this many quests in Theramore, though. Does make a bit of sense. And we're in Stranglethorn already. Perfect. Alright. I wanted this sample of Endurium. We got a sample. We also got the real deal. This is just for trading in, though. We showed this to other people. Anyways. Not gonna worry about that right now. Three more of these. It's gonna be interesting to find the rightful owners. The Athenium. Enchanted thorium breastplate. Armor, strength, stamina, defense rating. Arcanite bars, enchanted thorium bars, essences of earth and water, huge emeralds, Isrothian diamonds. Well, that is quite the thorium breastplate there. My goodness. You can see why it's a level 60 dungeon requirement. It does require a level 58. Is optionable. That's pretty solid. Can definitely see that having some value when level 60 was the max level. I think that requiring 58, I think that would allow you to go through the dark portal, start doing stuff out there, and just immediately get better stuff. That's alright. Switching up to the next expansion. We'll have to see how quickly we replace all of our other stuff. Worry about that later. Back so soon? You have my dream dust? Yep. It was quite the situation. Well, look at that. You found the dream dust. How would you like the swamp there, Kerrison? It's not easy to get a hot meal there, is it?
Glad I could help.
Snorts a speck of dream dust up his nose. My goodness. Achoo. My goodness. It's having a hard time. Wow, Kerrison. That dream dust is powerful stuff.
What's up?
We got from dragons. I would assume so. I did some of my favors and gave away a rare bottle of elven wine and did some heavy deducing myself. I found the information you seek. Here, I wrote a letter with some very interesting bits on our friend Naz Steamboil. Do with it what you will. It's too dangerous for me to use. Just don't tell anyone where you got it. Bring this back to the Shimmering Flats.
Keep it real.
Perfect. Right. What kind of rumors we got? What are we thinking here? The goblin Naz Steamboil is really the son of a goblin merchant prince. Which prince? The price of that information is high. Seems he much rather enjoys spending the money his family makes than he does earning it himself. So he stole a small fortune from his family hoard and is now hiding in the Shimmering Flats. If his father knew where he was, be sure to seek him out and drag him back home, minus a toe for his insolence. Oh boy. Alright. Amazing. And the boat just left. Because of course it did. Because of course it did. Alright. This will get us to Ratchet then. A few minutes left here. Not really a better option of getting to Theramore. Get some blood sail wreckage. Strangle kelp. Guess we could fish. We don't need to. These pirates and guys. Always a good time. A mithril trunk. Brilliant.
Time is money, friend. Keep it real.
Yelling. Come on, Crash. Just gonna swim last time. Come out. That's some mithril bound trunks. Oh boy. An imperial cloak. A bolt of rune cloth. Not too shabby. All kinds of fun stuff in boxes. Except for the ones that need lockpicking to open. Those are a bit more of a issue. Anyways. See if we can triple stack the pier here. On line of sight. Okay. So it lasts for 3 minutes with a 1 minute cooldown.
It's not ready yet.
We can totally make a brilliant beam of light with the last of our moonstones. There was no reason to hold on to these this entire time. Gives us something to do right now though, so I guess I'll take it. Everything's fine. Ring of light, specified location, lasts for 3 minutes. Oh no, the ship's here. Now, it's gonna take it more than 1 minute and 22 seconds to leave, so I think we'll be okay. It's also going to make the light on the ship here too. Let's just phase it straight through it. Magic. Here's the light. It exists on the ship now. Shiny. This one looks like overlap, or the fact that it's just slightly higher up. Because it definitely clipped into the ship here. Or you can't see it under the light, possibly. Come on, 25 seconds. There's a bit of a timer for how long the boats stay around. 1 minute and something at least. Oh, nope. And this one's coming with us. That's hilarious. Oh, unfortunate. Next question. Is this boat the same boat when it goes to the other side here? We got traveling pillars of light. How fancy. Definitely something. That's a dangerous spot to be standing. Experimentation. Out here. Very good. And it is not. It's a completely different boat. Fancy. Is it ratchet? Not where we actually need to be. Ah, that. Level 1 Tauren. My goodness. Okay.
Time is money, friend.
Full line down. To Faramore.
Hurry back.
Right over here. Travel, travel, travel. Once we're down here, shouldn't need to travel too much immediately. Eventually we do need to get back to the Shimmering Flats. Potentially we could just get through all of Dustwallow. This is still generally related here. We can definitely work with that. Not too far of a flight this time at least. That's okay. Specifically, somewhere in the swamp, we're looking for a Sephorium booster from a racer, but the Zeppelin it was on crashed into Dustwallow Marsh. So if we find a Zeppelin, there's definitely a crashed Zeppelin in here. Should be findable. How many quests we got in here in total? Quite a few. Got a lot right there. My goodness. Got a little camp there. There's definitely plenty to be done. That's good. Very good. We'll start by picking stuff up right here in Theramore. Since we might as well be doing other quests while we are looking around for this booster. That just makes sense. Alright. And we definitely have space for the quest here too, so that's a plus.
You need something?
Oh, they're with SI7. Interesting. Traders among us. Who would have thought? It's good to meet you, warrior. I come to Theramore to help eliminate the problem of the deserters. Not only have some of the men abandoned their posts, some have filtered back into the town. These deserter agents are spreading lies and propaganda, hoping to convince others to join their ranks. They're at virtually every guard post throughout the town and docks. Find them, expose them, and discredit them. At this point, anything more risks inspiring more sympathy for them. Confront 5 deserter agitators. Return to Helia Hastings, near the docks.
See you around.
Deserter agitators, my goodness. And Sergeant
What can I do for you?
Hamlin here. Welcome to Theramore. And,
Safe travels.
oh, there's an agitator. Alright, fine. After you, let's go to the inn. Around we can reminisce about the good old days. Like to bring those days back? Some friends who know just the way to do it. How suspicious. The old lighthouse. The lighthouse out to the east hasn't worked for some time. Babs Fizzletorque has gotten into her head to get it working again. I don't know how she plans to do it by herself, but she claims that'll make the movement of ships and goods into the docks smoother. So I can't really object. Joining duty on the docks is really nothing to complain about when you could be in front lines, you know. Take to Babs Fizzletorque at the lighthouse on the island east of Theramore.
See you around.
Interesting. Here is one of the agitators.
What can I do for you?
Seem like a sensible warrior, friend. Remember the glory days of Theramore? Right before Jaina made us give up the fight against the Horde? Are you sick of being told to stay your blade while the orcs need to provoke us? Propaganda won't work on me. It's not your treasonous filth elsewhere, traitor.
Have a good one.
If you can stop us, you're mistaken, friend. You are level 35. Don't start with me. Let's find some more of these trader kind of guys. Should be all over the joint. Maybe over here? Not really. There's some Merc Threshers down there. Chilling. Everybody's agitated. Yeah, guards over here. Oh, there's one.
How are you?
This warrior.
Safe travels.
If you can stop us, you're mistaken. I think we can. I'm just gonna go to various sections right here. Find some agitators. Definitely get over to the lighthouse there too. There's an agitator. The agitators, they're agitating. Oh, you're attacking me? You will know Emerald Proudmore, the true hero he was. He's dead. Not the brightest. Guy on a dragon shows up. He's like, you know what? We're going to antagonize them. Hey.
Good day to you. See you later.
Yeah, you better run. It said there'd be other guard posts in this place. Where are they running to? That's the next question. My goodness. My goodness. Let's see if there's any further in here. Yeah, there's one. I'll take care of that then.
Hey there. See you around.
You can't stop us. This wasn't the truth, not Jan's cowardice. We kinda can. I think you'll find.
Good day to you.
Well done, Eric Exon. You can manage to catch them off guard. Their agents probably thought themselves safe within the city walls. Given time, the agitators will return and spread their lies again. We use the time you've bought us to shut out the deserters further.
Have a good one.
With a propaganda war. The deserter agents were doing far more than just chatting up the guards. We found a number of leaflets and deserters someone managed to smuggle in on a ship in the docks. The ship used to transport the leaflets is still in Theramore, at the farthest dock. You can sneak aboard and capture the rest of their propaganda documents. The agents will lose their most powerful tool. Be careful, the ship is manned by seasoned privateers. Power is probably being kept in the captain's quarters.
Safe travels.
Yeah, I think we can deal with that. On the furthest dock, you say? Oh, this one. Unless there's no ships over there. Process of elimination. Really? Let's see how sneaky we actually need to be. See if we can do this. That's okay, buddy. Oh, we're being very sneaky. We're sneaking over here. Sneaking down there. Oh, we're so sneaky. Jumping straight across this. Going up here. Oh, who's attacking us? We're gathering them up. We're being very sneaky. Is there a captain's quarters here? Oh, it's back behind you. There we go. The captain? No, just a guy. Anyways. The deserter propaganda. There's always a weird section of the ship here. Anyways. Back into town. I guess we're kind of already in town. It's just on the docks here. Close enough. Crates filled with leaflets denouncing Lady Jaina, encouraging Theramore guards to join with the deserters. Can't be having that.
Hello.
We should finally capture the remaining propaganda leaflets. Yes, indeed.
See you later.
The SI-7 agent nods in approval. Excellent. All that remains is to discredit the deserters so that they'll never gain a foothold in Theramore again. I have just the plan to do it.
Safe
Let's hear it.
travels.
It'd be a shame to let these leaflets go to waste, wouldn't it? Going to mess with it. Counter propaganda. Whee! Just a little creative editing. These are much more useful.
How are you?
I've altered the leaflets you captured from the deserters' mercenary friends at the docks. Anyone who reads them will have an entirely different view on the deserters and their aides. If we distribute these to enough of the guards, the deserters will be too embarrassed to ever reestablish their presence within our walls. I hands you a stack of altered leaflets. Why don't you get started while I plan our next move? Distribute the altered leaflets to 6 Theramore guards.
See you later.
Test of the leaflets has been doctored to embarrass the Theramore deserters.
Hey there.
Oh, Theramore. You look like an intelligent person. Why don't you read one of these leaflets and give it some thought?
For the Alliance.
Hey, thanks. Reads the leaflet. As a deserter, you'll enjoy activities like tethered swimming and dog grooming. How ridiculous. This is a joke, right? Kinda. It's kind of a joke. Tethered swimming and dog grooming. What a very specific thing. See if we have any other wacky information on here. The deserters seek a Theramore where citizens will be free to juggle at all hours of the day. What is this nonsense? What a bunch of lunatics. Actually believe this stuff? Oh, it's not me. Where's B in? Where's B in here?
See you
I
around.
guess we're pretending to be part of them. Reason it? When you're off duty, let's go to the inn. I'll buy a round. We can reminisce about the... No, that's him actually talking. The deserters seek a Theramore where citizens will be free to juggle at all hours of the day. He is getting mixed messages right here. That's okay. Works for me. Guard here.
You need something?
You're just a lieutenant. You're an account. You're trying to agitate the lieutenant. Bold strategy.
Safe travel.
Bold strategy. Guard. What a big number of agitators. It's probably fine.
Hey.
Guard.
Be careful.
Let's see what this one says. Yeah. To establish the chicken as the official symbol of Theramore. These guys are nuts. I never joined anything like that. Better keep this, though. Come in handy in the privy. My guards, you said the inside of the city? Yeah, we could go to the inside of the city.
Can I help you?
They're just all around.
Have a good one.
Have to work with the ones where we already mess with the agitators. To establish a fund for the purchase of hair gel. Like my hair the way it is, thanks. A bunch of lunatics. There's definitely more guards inside, it's fine too. All around. There's a guard. Right here.
What can I do for you?
Look at all these guards. Love this stuff. Receive 50% off deserter undergarments. What is this garbage? That's the funniest thing I've read in a long time. It just made my day. Wild.
Hey there.
I thought I heard laughter coming from the barracks. Did you see those leaflets I gave you? Yep.
Have a good one.
Wild stuff in there. Chuckles as you describe the guards' reactions to the propaganda. Just as I'd hoped. I think it's safe to say any deserter agents who try to infiltrate Theramore will be laughed right out of town.
See you around.
The end of the deserters. Now that we've eliminated the deserters from Theramore, it's time to complete this operation. My local contacts have reported the deserters base their operations in a ship moored on a small island just southeast of the docks. Missing their leader, Gavis Greyshield, should cause the others to lose their will to fight. Find him within the ship and convince him to surrender. We're surprised he puts up a bit of a fight for show, and surrenders when he understands he can't win. Oh boy. Capture Gavis Greyshield.
See you later.
See, there could be problems with that, and us being way too powerful. I have to take off the weapons, punch him one time, and hope for the best. Anyways, I was going to go to the lighthouse here. Let's go do that. Just walk across the water. Brilliant stuff.
Salutation.
Good. Can use all the help you can offer. The first priority is to get the lamp relit.
Alrighty then.
The old log in the lighthouse indicates that the lamp was filled with oil from the threshers that live along the coast here. Perhaps wrinkles her nose at the mention of such outdated technology. I suppose it's practical, if inelegant solution. Mine says the oil taken from the youngest merc threshers works the best. Those live right underneath the docks at Theramore. If you're up for it, should help resupply the lighthouse with fuel. Thresher oil from under the docks.
Bye for now.
We did see those threshers, so that makes a lot of sense. Let's go see the ship here. Take off the weapons. Let's go for really here. Damage is 613 to 614. Get more deserter, lieutenant, deserter. Punch him to death. Let's test on this guy. Definitely not killed him in one hit, which is what we needed here. Okay. Give us a Grey Shield. And we captured him. I surrender. Stay your blade. Perfect. I'll go with you. Just spare my men. They're good lads who've only made a mistake. I think some of them died on the way in, but acceptable. the punching strategy. Guy just comes in here, punches him in the face once. He's like, ah, I give up. Wild. Okay, this guy's dead. We don't worry about that. That's fine. Stand up. I'm having a hard time standing on the water sometimes. This Path of Frost does not seem quite as effective as just water walking. Or it's just the dragon. That's also possible. Anyways. Young Mark Pusher. A bunch of the young ones down here. Thresher oil. Oh boy. Young Merc Threshers. Probably don't want to end up in the water here. Seems like somewhere you would not like to be. This one is kind of inside the pillar there. That's great. There's creatures inside of places they shouldn't be. Always a good time. We're getting some clams we can open. Always a fan. Oil. Line of sight. There we go. Alright, you can turn both these. Either way's fine. There are still more quests in town here, too.
Good day to you.
Gavis's request isn't as outlandish as it might sound. With proper handling, Lady Janet can return to the deserters to the fold. That is her decision, of course. It's a pleasure working with you, Eric Erickson. Without your help, I doubt the operation would have gone so smoothly. I make my report in Stormwind. They'll name you as the warrior who ended the deserter threat. Hooray! You get a crossbow.
See you
I got
around.
an entire gold from that. Brilliant stuff. Definitely get into higher level quests here with slightly higher level rewards. Again, 1 gold is just really takes some time for that to activate too. That's part of the problem. 1 gold is
Can I help
a little bit for us. Are we getting into that thrush oil? Yep.
seeing you?
Well, I have my doubts, but this is the only solution available right now. Once we have it up and running, sure there'll be time to look at other ways to fuel the lamp.
Right.
Desolate Denizens of the Deep. You know, it's amazing what you can find in that old lighthouse. After I lit the lamp, I noticed this book in one of the old trunks there. Hans holds the book and reads the title dramatically. Dastardly Denizens of the Deep. Why, I think I might swoon if I ever saw one of these. I'm sure it's good for a laugh or two. I simply don't have time for reading right now. Know who might enjoy it, though? The fishmonger on the docks, Dirty Michael Crow. He collects old books.
You have a great
Give
day
it a book.
now.
Old Seafarer's compilation of illustrated tales about giant sea monsters. Of course we're gonna read it. One of the most frightening creatures I've ever seen with my own eyes is Tether. Only laid eyes on the beast once. Count myself lucky beyond belief to have survived. It was a dark and stormy night, though the swirling seas and driving rain. The beacon of Theramore's lighthouse was barely visible. We did our best to steer towards it. Suddenly, the beast burst from between the waves in front of our ship. The mighty creature's maw opened wide, casting bolts of icy water towards our vessel. Those terrible jaws clamped down upon the bow of our ship, tearing it from the hull. Sailors and cargo were thrown violently into the sea as the remnants of the ship disappeared beneath the waves. Last thing I remember was flying from the broken hull, hitting the inky waters and plunging beneath the waves. The world went dark, and I thought for certain I'd draw my last breath. When I woke in Theramore's infirmary, I knew someone had to tell our story. Brilliant stuff. You on the docks here? Satellites, stories. There you go.
Good day to you.
He's doing some fish gun.
See you later.
What'll be today? He's quite good.
Have a good one.
Well, that was thoughtful, Babs, to send that over. I don't know if you leafed through it or not. There's a lot of truth to the tales in that book. Sailors didn't just make it all up, you know.
See you around.
Is it real? Oh, I'm sure you and Babs had a good laugh over the outlandish descriptions and sketches in this book. But have you stopped to consider there might be some truth to the legends? Listen closely enough. I bet you can still hear sailors talk about Tether. The sea creature that book says lives right here. Of course, if you wanted to know for sure, you always ask old Nat Pagel. He's got a small fishing camp on a little island in Tide Fury Cove, southwest across the Dust Swallow Bay. Talk to Nat Pagel at Nat's Landing.
See you later.
So that is definitely going to be leading us out of there. We're here. But we will collect the other quests here too. We've talked to Nat Pagel before. We can talk to him again. To continue doing stuff in Dust Swallow Marsh, while also looking for this booster. And then we return to Shimmering Flats. And then more things. As per usual. Next time. Goodbye.